guys, so today I have some 5-star predictions from my TBR shelf for you all. I think I have 10, so let's go ahead and get started. My first 5-star prediction is going to be Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. Now, I love the Throne of Glass series. I am really excited about this one. It's all about Kale, or I guess that's how you pronounce his name. And he has been one of my favorite characters this entire time, so I'm really looking forward to a book kind of dedicated to him. I read Empire of Storms at the end of last year, and I was really loving it, and I'm really excited to continue on in this series because I think this is going to be a 5-star just like the rest of them have been. My second 5-star prediction is going to be The Guinevere Deception by Kiersten White. Now, I've heard a lot of people rave about this book, but I don't think it's getting the love that it deserves. This is kind of a King Arthur retelling with a twist, I guess, is the best way to describe it. I'm really excited about this. I like the story of King Arthur, but it's never been one of those that I've been like super invested in, so I'm really looking forward to seeing if I love this one as much as everybody else has been. Now, this next one is The Wicker King by Kay Ancrum, I think. This just sounds absolutely insane. It's about a boy that has hallucinations, and there's another boy that like they're friends, but they kind of have like this weird connection that makes them friends. And I think it's queer, so like this should be pretty interesting. I'm really excited to get to it, especially because there's like black or like darkening pages towards the middle and end, and then the end is just like absolute like pitch black, which I want to know what that's about. And this is also one of the books that I'm hoping to read in March, so I'm really looking forward to that. This next one, considering who the author is, this really shouldn't come as a big surprise, but that is Winterwood by Shay Earnshaw. Now, I absolutely loved The Wicked Deep. I was such a huge fan, and I hope this is no different. Just the way she writes and the beautiful, like, lyrical is the word I use every single time I talk about this book, but honestly, that's the perfect word for it. The lyrical writing that she has is like, it just sucks you in, and I'm so excited to get back into the world that Shay Earnshaw has created. The next one is Muse of Nightmares by Laini Taylor. Now, I would be lying if I said that the size of this book did not intimidate me. I'm really nervous about getting back into the Strange the Dreamer world. I will probably have to read like some plot points again to remember some stuff from the first book, but honestly, I'm really excited to get back into this. I remember just absolutely loving Strange the Dreamer, but I do remember that it was a little bit slow. I'm hoping that since this one doesn't really have any like character buildup, that this one will go much faster. The next one is The Wives by Taryn Fisher. This one I think is going to be a 5-star because I have really gotten into like the psychological or like kind of spooky thrillers recently, and Taryn Fisher just seems to be like the queen of those. So I'm really looking forward to it. This is the first Taryn Fisher book I will have ever read, and I'm hoping that this does not disappoint. The next one is The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. This one, Ruth Ware is like a tried and true author for me. There's only one of her books that I didn't really care for, but the other two absolutely blew me away. So this one, and also The Death of Mrs. Westaway, I'm sure are going to be good, if not great. And I'm really anticipating a 5-star with this one because I have heard nothing but good things. Another one that I definitely think is going to be 5 stars is going to be The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. Now, I read The Night Circus and absolutely loved it. The writing is just so magical and like rich, and it just pulls you in, and I think that this is going to be no different. Also, this one, actually, I think the size kind of works in its advantage because it feels like it's going to contain a larger than life story. And if The Night Circus is anything to be compared to, I think this is going to be an absolutely fantastical world to step into. These next two are kind of hopefuls, just because I'm not 1000% sure but I do think they might be like curveballs that'll be 5-star. This one is Now Entering Adamsville by Francesca Zappia. Now I did give Eliza and Her Monsters 5 stars. I don't know if I'm gonna give this one 5 stars. I'm hopeful because this sounds a little bit different, or like she's straying away from the writing style that she had in Eliza and Her Monsters, and that kind of makes me nervous, but I'm hoping that Francesca Zappia is the type of writer that she can really not shoehorn, but she can kind of weave through different genres and writing styles. And then the last one is You Owe Me a Murder by Eileen Cook. I'm picking this purely because of my love for Gretchen McNeil books. I loved 10, I loved #murder trending, so I think that this is probably gonna be just as wild and crazy and insane as that, because Eileen Cook's books kind of sound similar to Gretchen McNeil's, and I'm really hoping that kind of that crossover is what pushes this into 5-star territory for me. So yeah, those are my 5-star predictions from my TBR shelf. Tell me down below some of the ones that you think you have on your shelves that'll be 5 stars, or if you've read any of these and they were 5 stars for you. Definitely, I would love to chat down below. I love reading your comments. And if you want pretty nails like mine, I actually have my nails done this time. My Color Street link will be down below. That is how I fund this channel, and it fuels my reading addiction. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye!